Divergence. What is it? Divergence. Can we trust it? Is it something that is our friend? Is it something that helps us make money? Is it something that's going to be honest with us and let us know when to take an entry in the market? Is it something that's really going to tell us how to leverage, our indicators on the chart and know where to really navigate through the price action? Divergence is one of those things that I really am a big fan of because it's not something that you totally rely on in terms of just letting it be the indicator and kind of watching the line go up and down. You use it with price action. I really like it, and I really think it's something that you can trust if you are a fan of it. For those of you who do not know what divergence is basically when the indicator and price on the chart is doing the opposite. So there's different types of divergence. There's hidden bearish divergence, there's regular bearish divergence, there's hidden bullish divergence, and there's regular bullish divergence. So in this video, I want to show you guys how we can use divergence in accordance with the hedge fund levels that I use on my trading, and I want to show you guys how we can use divergence together, and I want to show you how we can take advantage of the market by using this indicator and using this type of system in our own trading. Alright guys, so let's get into this video on the Forex that I'm going to be going over today. Alright, so let's look at it.
I'm coming in hot.
Alright guys, welcome in. Okay, so right now what I've got on the screen for you is the Great British Pound USD, and this video is going to be a short one, but it's going to be very eye-popping, and it should help you guys see some things that I'm able to see. And I want to show you guys how we can be better traders, and I want to really teach some people how we can work together. I love to teach, and I love to show you guys that there are things in the market that are happening all the time, and we don't have to sit there and just speculate on random trade entries. We can really use certain things like moving averages and divergence in conjunction, along with the help of other indicators, such as my proprietary system that I've developed that has really gone a long way for myself and for other traders. I want to show you how we can use it in accordance to use these other indicators that we're able to really leverage together. Okay guys, so let me get into this video and let me show you how I can really look for good trade entries and how I really approach the market. Okay, so I'm really just gonna keep this short and simple. Basically, when I'm looking at my charts and I'm looking at the screen, if you're new to my channel, first I want to tell you guys what these arrows are on the screen. So these arrows on the screen are basically a volume flush of liquidity. So right here we had a volume flush of liquidity from big institutions that entered the market right here, and that's what this arrow is printing on the screen for. It's basically saying right here at this specific time of 1600 hours, that's basically saying, hey, there was a big volume flush of liquidity. A lot of selling came in right at that moment, and the same thing happened here around 5 o'clock in the afternoon at 1700 hours. You basically had a big push to the upside, and that's what this arrow is indicating. There's a lot of volume that's coming in at that moment, and that's why that's printing. Okay, so that's what those mean. I hope that clears that up. So that's pretty much all you need to know for what that does. So how I use the hedge fund levels to trade is I basically am looking for rising greens to go short and falling reds to go long. So in this case, I want to show you what I was looking for. Okay, so right here I was starting to look. I was looking at what price action was doing. Price was trickling up, so I had a green arrow here that printed. Okay, so as price got higher, I start to notice, okay, we're getting higher, and the indicator on my MACD. This is my custom MACD, by the way. It's a 6, 12, and a 1. I basically smooth out the line. I like it like that. It's just what I like. If you guys want to use your own, go ahead and use the RSI. It's fine, but sometimes I notice that the RSI doesn't show up with the divergence that I like to look for, so I kind of customize my own MACD for that reason. But RSI is still very good. You can still use it for what I'm showing you here. But so what I was looking for here, I noticed that price was starting to go up. So I drew out my lines to here. Okay, so you start drawing out your line. You can see that price is starting to go. But I had this, just for this video's sake, I have the line drawn all the way. But so I had it drawn here, and once I saw that price had an arrow that printed, what did I do next? I basically took my arrow and I drew it all the way through, and I waited for price to break my line. And as you can see on our moving averages, this blue line right here indicates the 15-day EMA moving average, and this black line right here is the 20-day SMA, and this orange line right here is the 50-day SMA, and this pink line right here is the 200 EMA. So you can see that price is very overextended on over the 50, and the 15 begins to cross back through the 20. So that's starting to tell me, okay, divergence has approached itself. On top of that, you can see that price is coming back down underneath the 20 moving average. On top of that, you can see that I'm waiting to see, is price going to penetrate my hedge fund level trend line right here. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. Okay, I want to see, does price ever penetrate the trend line? As you can see, there was a fight right here. The reason why there was a fight right here, why there was some type of mix-up, was because this trend right here is in accordance with price action and volume and buying and selling going into about there's a formula that is approaching itself, that's arising in the market, and that's why price got choppy right here, because there's something to do with why the volume was going back and forth. So therefore the bears pushed this down to the downside and won the fight, and that's why we had to push down to the downside, as you can see. Okay guys, so that's basically what you want to do. You're just looking to see, does price ever break the trend line, and that's it. And that's your entry. But now you see how you can use divergence and my trend line indicator with the hedge fund levels in conjunction with each other. Along with that, what I did next is how we can look to go long. Okay, so right here we have on the indicator, price action is starting to rise up. You can see that price action is going down on the divergence level. There's our bullish indicator. So now, okay, this is happening before this arrow printed right here. Okay, so I'm ready to draw this out now that I see this print. And that is just another strong indication of how we can anticipate an opportunity to go long, because right here you can see that bullish divergence appeared. At the same time, price is very overextended on the EMA, on the 15 EMA and the 20 SMA, and at the same time it's using the 200 EMA as a line of support that you can see right here. Price came down to the support level right here, and it bounced, and it took the rise to the upside, and it cracked through our hedge fund level trend line. Okay, so if you guys can see that, I hope that makes some sense to you guys. I really want to show you guys how to do some more trading. This is a great way to approach the market. All you have to do with my hedge fund level indicator is wait for price to print. You're waiting for that arrow to print, and that's it. That's the best thing about my hedge fund level indicator, is that it's a forward moving indicator, so it allows you to anticipate what the market is going to do next. It's not like a lagging moving average where you're having to wait to see and go solely off the moving average and hoping this is the right thing to do. With my hedge fund level indicator, it allows you to really anticipate if price is going to break that line or not. I can go back in this chart and I could really break it all down and tear it apart and show you guys break after break after break on short plays, on long plays, and show you how much my hedge fund level indicator is perfect on those occasions. And you guys can go back and watch all my videos and see that I'm not cherry picking anything, because you guys can't say I'm cherry picking, because at the same time my hedge fund level indicator is just magic. It's just basically you're waiting for it to break that line. If it breaks that line, then it's going to the upside and it's going to the downside. So I've exhausted myself talking here, and I'm going to let you guys figure it out at this point. And I'm going to hope you guys like and subscribe. Remember to get in contact with me if you want a free one-on-one demo. I can set you guys up with a trial key, and you guys can try it out for free at home. No questions asked, and I can help you set it up, and I can show you how to use it. So if you guys have any questions, remember to get in contact with me, shoot me an email, and remember to subscribe to my email list. I appreciate you guys watching. Have a great one, guys, and best of luck trading.